Hey guys, welcome back with the QB Docs. Today I'm joined here with Dusty, and we're going to talk about a concept of differentiating between hip internal rotation, true hip internal rotation, and valgus at the knee. So the first thing we need to do is define what a valgus at the knee is, okay? So if Dusty's facing the camera, a valgus at the knee would be if this knee collapses in, okay? So if this knee drives in, that's a very unstable position, and a lot of times that's due to weakness of the hip abductors, the hip external rotators, or even intrinsic weakness of the foot, where you have a pronated foot. You see a lot of this happens with people that are very mobile, very flexible, but what happens is this puts the knee in a very unstable position and risk of injury. So MCL tears, very common with this, ACL tears, just a lot of wear and tear on the knee, just in general. A lot of patellofemoral issues, like patellar tendonitis. You see a lot of that happen with football players all the time. So, but what we see with our quarterbacks is that the guys that lack hip internal rotation, so the ability to drive this hip in whenever they're accelerating forward in their throw, if they lack this, they compensate and actually drive into this valgus position, this foot collapsed, knee collapsed position, trying to work around this stiff hip. All right, so whenever we have something that's stiff, the joints above and below that joint take the brunt. All right, so Dusty is pushing, so low back is extended, knee comes into this valgus, foot is collapsed, and we see this all the time. It's kind of that trailing leg syndrome that we talked about. All right, but it's important for you guys to realize that there's a difference between hip internal rotation and the valgus at the knee, because they look similar, all right? So Dusty is driving forward, all right? This looks very similar to that, all right? But the biggest difference is the foot, all right? If you see a foot that's trapped like this and not rotating, all right, you have an issue there, all right? And there's gonna be a huge issue with trying to create this ground reaction force and getting that force, that energy, to come up through the whole chain and then through the hand, okay? If the foot is like this, you're losing a lot of that energy when it's being created initially and it never gets up the chain, all right? So if you see this on yourself, you see this coach has fixed this, all right? And this is fixed by stabilizing the foot, increasing the range of motion at the hip with all the videos that you can see with our stuff, stabilizing the trunk, so on and so forth. But what you're going to see is a knee that's in like that, and you might say, oh, well, I need to do some more quadriceps work. Well, no, you need to work above and below. So foot, hip, trunk. Fix those three things, you guys will be in good shape. But keep in mind, keep an eye on that foot, because that foot will tell you what's going on, all right? If you like that video, please check out our other videos at the QB Docs on our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, or our website, theqbdocs.com.